Here comes Pepe. Last update has completely changed how classic number 10s work, and today I'll not only show you the defensive and offensive runs of the new one, I will also compare them to the old one and then let you know how to use the new one in the current meta. To do this, I use exactly the same formation as in my video where I analyzed the old style that some of you might know. On one side, I will use the classic number 10 Maradona, on the other side I use De Paul, a whole player, to also see the differences between these two styles. For the defensive runs, I also switched to Musiala, a creative playmaker, for more information. Let's start with the defensive runs of the new one. You can see he doesn't seem to be very interested in defending. He is just slowly moving backwards. No matter what, he will not sprint back to help out. He must really hate his team. The whole player, on the other hand, does run back. So the only way to actually make the new classic number 10 defend with you is to call him, otherwise he won't care. Let's compare the creative playmaker Musiala to it. Just like the whole player, the creative playmaker does help your defense. Now let's use a time machine to check out the old classic number 10. And oh boy, there's a massive difference. Look how he used to rush back to help his team. Even if the ball was on the other side, the old classic number 10 would go all the way back. He even chased the ball carrier down and tackled him to gain possession. Now let's check the new offensive runs of the new classic number 10. Big changes here too. He is now charging into the box and stays at the height of the defensive line, waiting for a pass. That's what he never did before. This is amazing. Look here. The old one came for short passes and stopped right at the box, never ran into the box towards the goal. Here you can also clearly see that the old one didn't play at the height of the defensive line, but always a bit further back. This example of the old one shows that when reaching the box, he just turned instead of running into it. Another difference is that the new one, as seen here, hovers away from you when you approach him near the box. The old one, on the other hand, used to chase you all the way to be available for a short pass. Let's check how the new classic number 10 positions when you have the ball in your third. You can see on the map he's just as far up as the whole player on the other side. Watch this. Here you can see a pattern. When Diego comes for a short pass, when you pass somewhere else, he immediately starts the offensive run sometimes. Now, since many people said the new classic number 10 is a lot like a whole player, check this out. Both moving backwards, then starting a long run. They're doing very similar things, aren't they? Seems like these people have a point. Let's see if they behave different when both used as second strikers. Isn't one of them technically the third striker then, actually? Diego is doing the same thing as De Paul, waiting for a pass at the offside line, both in very similar fashion. The difference between attacking midfield and second striker classic number 10 is that the second striker is further up instead of coming for a short pass here and there. Changing Diego from second striker to a sole attacking midfielder mid-game, you can actually see how he slowly comes back to be a short option. By the way, again the pattern. Pass to another player, Diego starts running. When building up slowly, the classic number 10 will remain close and find a spot where you can pass to him. The old one did that as well, so no change here. The whole player, as you can see here with the pole, does it too, by the way. So now the most important thing, what does that mean for you and the meta? Well, if you use the new classic number 10 as an attacking midfielder, be sure you have enough defensive players already, because he will not come back to defend. Offensively, their runs are now a lot better, which makes them available for pretty much all formations and playstyles. Second strikers in general benefit the most, because they don't have any defensive obligations anyway, so they have no drawback, but benefit from the new offensive runs. I hope this video helped you. I'd love if you subscribed or liked the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Until then guys, take it easy. Shaka!